Hello and welcome to another video. Because I promised I'd make a bunch of these because I had a list and I just set up another video. I don't remember which ones. I made 3 of these already. Here's number 4. I just had a list. I just toned it out for so long, and so here I am. You remember those Toby McGuire Spider-Man movies? The first one was a golden, great movie. The second one, a great sequel with one of the greatest action scenes I've ever seen in a movie. The frickin' train scene on Spider-Man 2, great. Then there came the downfall. Spider-Man 3. We don't talk about her. We don't talk about that movie. We pretend it was just 1 and 2. But! You remember the ring announcer from the second movie? The freaking movie attendant from the third movie? And remember the restaurant waiter guy, the host of the second movie? You ever wonder why they gave airtime to him? You ever wonder what was the purpose of that character? Have you? You have? Well, let me tell you. And if you haven't, shut up, let me talk to you. Yeah! There was rumors, and there are sketches. There are storyboard sketches that they were going to make a Toby McGuire Spider-Man 4. And the ring announcer, the freaking host, the freaking usher was supposed to be revealed as, I'm not kidding with this, Mysterio. That was actually going to be the first Spider-Man movie to introduce Mysterio, not Far From Home. I'm glad Far From Home did do Mysterio because I feel like he did it better. But I don't know. I actually can't say that because the movie never got made because Spider-Man 3 was so freaking horrible. And I had that movie on DVD, and here's the thing, as a kid, because I was stupid and didn't understand I didn't understand good movies when I saw them, I actually liked Spider-Man 3. Don't hold that against me. I was young. I was 7. I was 7 when it came out. Give me a break. But yeah, Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire could have happened. And a lot of us have Tom Holland. He is a great Spider-Man, but we always remember that Tobey Maguire played an excellent, nerdy Peter Parker. And I'll say this, movie-wise, yes, Tom Holland has the better movies. I'll admit that. But you can't deny the childhood nostalgia that are the Tobey Maguire early 2000s Spider-Man movies, except numbers 3. So the idea that we could have gotten a Spider-Man 4 if the Spider-Man 3 didn't suck balls just haunts me now. Just like the Magic Trios anime that Japan's keeping from us. It haunts over my head and it drives me crazy that one of my childhood movies, since I had all 3 of them on DVD at one point when I was a kid. It drives me crazy to know that I could have had a quadrilogy if Spider-Man 3 was written so much better, had such a better plot, and, I don't know, evolved the characters a lot more than just having that horror. How much you want to bet so much time went into that stupid New York scene where he has the black suit and he's acting like a punk. Because that is the worst part of the movie. There's a lot of bad stuff in Spider-Man 3, which I will not go into. But yeah. I really want this movie to be made, but it would make no sense to make it because we have the timeline with Avengers and Spider-Man and Tom Holland. We can just forget Andrew Garfield. Those movies were pretty meh. I'm positive they got great reviews at least, but actually no, I don't believe they did get good reviews since they're both on top 25 worst Spider-Man movies. Top 25 worst movies of comic book characters. And I'm just going to say this. I'm positive I've said this before in videos that involve Spider-Man. When it comes to the love interest of Spider-Man and Dash Peter Parker, I hate Mary Jane because she's just a dumbass in distress. Again, I shouldn't be swearing. She's a dummy in distress who's just there for Spider-Man to save and hold on to. I don't like Gwen. I have nothing against her character. She's a smart aleck. She's I'll be honest, I don't know much about Gwen other than what the clips I've seen in Spider-Verse, which she looks like a, not gonna say it, but she looks like a prick. Also, there's a series called The Waiting Room on Bat and the Sun's channel. They did one where it was Spider-Gwen, Spider-Man, and Deadpool just interacting in a waiting room. I don't know if this reflects the character or just, like, them having fun. Spider-Gwen really didn't seem all that upset that Peter died in her universe. I don't know if that's a canon thing where Gwen just kind of moved on, started to just not care about Peter. Because I know you kind of move on, but you still miss them at least. I mean, my Grandma Rose died years ago, but I still miss the living crap out of her. My Grandma Patty, and my Grandpa Sweetener, I never spent much time. I didn't spend much time with my Grandma Sweetener, but I do miss her a lot. And my Grandpa Sweetener, why am I talking about this? I'm talking about Spider-Man, and I got to my dead grandparents. You're used to me getting on topic, but that was just a weird one. What the hell? Just to make it fast, before my Grandpa Sweetener did pass away, I spent a lot of my summer vacation just talking to him and spending time with him. I just thought that would make his day, just because I lived a few blocks away and we don't see him that much until winter when me and my dad shoveled the sidewalk. So, it felt good. Anyway, back to Spider-Man. That was such a weird off-topic thing. I apologize to that. Yeah, Gwen just seems like a prick. I don't know much about a character. I feel like if I watch the movies, I get it, but for me, I love the idea of Spider-Man, Peter Parker with, and a lot of people have a problem with this, Felicia Hardy, Black Cat. Yes, I said it. I love that ship. That's basically the Marvel version of Batman and Catwoman. Come for me, suckers. I'm waiting. So, in my opinion, I'm entitled to it. Suck it! And I'll leave it with this. If Spider-Man 3... Just think about this for a second. Open your mind to this. If Spider-Man 3 was written well and written beautifully, we may have been able to avoid having those Andrew Garfield movies. No disrespect to Garfield. But we could have gotten a Spider-Man 4 featuring Mysterio and then gotten those Tom Holland masterpieces, which tied into an Avengers timeline. I actually want that now. I believe in the multiverse idea. And I believe somewhere in the multiverse theory, there exists a universe where probably Spider-Man 3 did great. We got the Spider-Man 4, and who knows, maybe it was Toby McGuire that got into the Avengers and not Tom Holland. I don't know, that's just a theory of a multiverse. But here's the thing, I remember I watched, off topic again, but kind of same thing, Spider-Man. There was a guy, I remember I watched the Nostalgia Critic, and he was complaining that there were so many Tom Holland crying scenes. And Tobey Maguire crying scenes in the Spider-Man franchise. Here's the thing, he cried because there were emotional moments in his life. I mean, if you found out all this stuff that he went through, I feel like you would let some waterworks down too. Especially in the first one where, of course, you have to have Uncle Ben die. Anyway, this is a weird video. I think I'm just going crazy with how many I'm making, just spamming a bunch of them. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in a few seconds when I make the next video. Later.